So I'm going on my first hike by myself in a really, really long time. So I'm a little bit nervous. I'm just getting a few things ready before I leave the apartment and call my Lyft to take me to the drop-off spot. I'm just trying to figure out which coat I should wear. I don't know if I should wear like a heavy coat or like a fall coat. It looks like it's 45 degrees now according to the TV, so that doesn't seem too cold. But I'm still trying to decide what exactly I should bring with me. So this hike shouldn't take too long. I'm just bringing a mobile charger, some dried fruit, my wallet, and a water bottle with me. It should only take a couple of hours, depending on how slow or fast I walk. Okay, so as you can see, I made it to the opening of the trail. It's super busy. There's a lot of cars parked around here. So maybe that means there's a lot of people hiking today. I ended up taking an Uber because I could not find the drop-off location on the Lyft. Okay, so let's just see what's here. My camera's a little blurry, but phone doesn't want to focus. Focus. Okay. Up. And apparently there's a ton of mammals and reptiles and amphibians I might see. And possibly coyotes. That's good to know. Okay, so just following Quarry Road for a while. So just gonna do a little bit of hiking and walking. This should only take like about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I think. So it was funny because while I was in the Uber driver was asking me if I was on my way to work. And I'm like, no, I'm just going hiking. And he seemed totally perplexed by that for some reason. So he's like, oh, you mean you're going to go see a friend? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm going to go hang out with some friends. But yeah, the GPS was like pretty tricky because there's like lots of side streets you have to turn down and stuff. But overall, I got here. Hopefully I don't get lost. I have the All Trails app on my phone, so I'm following that for navigation. I also brought my backup charger just in case. Okay, I'm already seeing some elevation. Just have to make sure I'm going the right way. So I think I take a right. I'm gonna double check on my app to make sure. See how far I've climbed. This is the surrounding area. Hope I didn't make a mistake by coming up here by myself. Oh, but there's another girl climbing by herself. Let me see if I can do this. Ooh. You know, I want to go towards the Rates Tower. Oh, so that's it right there in the distance. Made it to the tower. I think I'm going to take a little break here. There's glass everywhere. Oh my gosh. I guess I have to climb up this little portion here. I'm going to put my phone away now because it's hard to talk and do this at the same time. Okay, so I climbed up that hill. I made it to the tower. This is called the Rights Tower. There's a lot of people up here, it looks like. But there's the tower. I don't know the history behind it. And you get a view of the city from here. So this is part of the Skyline Trail. Get a little closer. I don't really like heights, so I think this is about as close as I'm going to get. But in the distance, you can see Boston. Can I zoom in there? I don't know if I can. You can see Boston in the distance. Okay, so standing by the cliff was nice, but I mostly came out here for exercise. Okay, so I just have to see which way I have to go next. So according to the All Trails app, I have to keep following the Skyline Trail in this direction. Hopefully there's not too many more steep inclines like that, because I don't really like doing those by myself. And these white marker thingies in the trees are what marks the Skyline Trail. Although the trail I'm doing is actually called the Southern Middlesex Loop, but I guess a good chunk of it follows the Skyline Trail. It's good to see more people out here because I usually end up hiking on a weekday where there's like no one out here at all. I've never been on this particular trail before, but like other trails I've been on feel more isolating. It's nice to see other people around. There's a lot of rocky cliff ledges in this area. Okay. I'm just gonna go back on my app, make sure I'm going the right way. So this is what I don't like. I mean, I enjoy the solitude of walking by myself, but I hate doing these inclines and declines by myself with, no one to hold my hand. But it looks like it's very muddy. A lot of leaves. Probably not the best of the time of year to do this trail. As you can see, this is December. I'm just going to keep following my app and making sure I'm going the right way. So this is why I wish I had someone to hold my hand right now, because I'm not really sure how to get down off this little ledge. It doesn't look too intimidating, but It's one of those things. It would be nice to have an extra hand here to help out. Yeah. How am I gonna do this? I don't know. I know it doesn't look that intimidating, but I don't know how to get off this little ledge without getting myself muddy. I'm sure like other people around so I could see how they navigate this one spot, but I don't hear anyone. I mean, I can hear some voices in the distance, but I don't know if they're coming over here. If there's any hikers watching this, how do you do like these little ledges by yourself that are covered in mud and leaves? Trying to see if there's maybe like another like way I can walk around this, but let's see. Okay, so those two guys walked by and they just used these as like little steps, so I'm gonna see if I can do that too. Okay, so I had to like slide my bum and hands down those steps because there was just no way I was gonna be able to navigate that on my own. But I'm glad those guys walked by so I could see how they did that. So I ran into a slight problem. So I have to walk up here, but then I checked my All Trails app and apparently I'm not even halfway done with this hike and my phone is only at 59%. And the charger thing I brought is not compatible with iPhone. Yay. So at this point, I think I might have to turn around only because I need to take an Uber or a Lyft back home. So I need enough power on my phone to be able to do that because I don't have any other way to get home from where this trail starts and ends. So I think I'm going to try and find my way back. Although it was nice to get out in nature for a while, but doing it on a phone that's using up a lot of power with no charging backup is not a good idea, especially when I'm not even halfway done with the trail and I don't have access to a car to get me back home. Maybe if I had a car I would keep going, but it's just I really need juice in my phone so I can get an Uber or a Lyft to get back because there's no way I can walk home from where this trail starts and ends because I'm walking in a loop. So the start and the end are the same, but I need to be able to get a ride back home. So that's the main reason why I'm stopping. So just have to figure out how to turn around. Oh, that's neat. You can actually take steps down if you want to get closer to the water. I think that's like a man-made pond type situation. So the water's not even moving. You can see the parking lot from here, so I can call for my ride. But I realized I need to get a mobile charger that is made for iPhone. I think this one was from my old Android. I was an Android user for a long time, so I don't know why I didn't test it with this phone before I left the house, but now I know to do that for the future. And also proper hiking shoes and not just regular running sneakers. So I feel like having proper hiking shoes would have helped on those ledges. But and also I would say for like the more technical hikes, it's better to do maybe in the summer or the spring when there's not so many leaves around, and then just do like super easy hikes in the winter like this, so I'm not doing a lot of climbing. You know, it'd be nice to get out of the middle of the city for a while. So I'm back over at the parking lot. I'm about to call for my Uber or my Lyft. I'd wonder if Lyft will be able to find me from this location. So yeah, that was a hiking fail, but now I know what not to do for the next time. I really think I probably could have finished the hike if I had the chance. I think it's just seeing my phone go down into the 50s with the power percentages that and I'm not even halfway done with the hike, that just didn't really seem very safe to me, because I'm also relying on the All Trails app for direction, and also I need to be able to call for help if I get in trouble, and like I said, I need an Uber or a Lyft to get me back home from the start of the trail. So I think I made the right decision. Okay.